Hi, I'm Patrick Kodongo Omkongolo, a marketing consultant with Climax Media Communications and Marketing, and I hereby present this PowerPoint presentation about the Poultry Open Day and Expo that you're going to carry out in the 47 counties in Kenya. So this is a commercial agribusiness poultry farming value chain management for sustainability and poverty eradication. So the open day will come to your county, and thus when our team comes to the ground, they'll be able to interact with the farmers. We did the pilot phase of introducing the Corolla commercialization project in the country in a haphazard way, and now we fully want to do a step-by-step rollout and one-on-one contact with the farmers, so that they can understand where the Corolla commercialization project is heading to. In this presentation, I'm going to try and cover up about the poultry farming, the vaccinations, the breeds, the housing, and actually, when you are a Corolla farmer, where will be the market. So that's in a simple nutshell, poultry farming is a simple to start, and our team actually is there to change poultry farmers from subsistence farmers to agribusiness farmers. And people always ask, what is poultry farming? Poultry farming actually is the keeping of domesticated birds such as chicken, turkeys, ducks, geese, for the purpose of farming meat and eggs, that is for food. So the benefits of poultry farming, and also the benefits of keeping Corolla, is that poultry farming is a business just like any other, and it can give anybody a passive income. Thus, Corollas can be bred in small spaces. Corolla grow very fast. They are resistant to diseases. Corollas can be kept under intensive or free range, and Corollas are dual-purpose kienyeji chickens. And Corollas can also be fed with kitchen leftovers. People always wonder, where was this Corolla, how it happens, where did it originate from? Corolla is a highly productive indigenous chicken that was researched and bred in a private farm in India called Keg Farm, and the project was being implemented by Arizona University, Keg Farm in India, and Uganda Animal Genetics Center in its initial stages. Now Corolla chicken is here in Kenya, and it's a highly productive chicken that any farmer who wants to do agribusiness is recommended to keep. Actually, we have over 34 poultry species all over the world, and in Kenya we have 9 species, and Corolla is one of the 9 species that have now been introduced in Kenya. And Climax Media Communications and Marketing have been on the forefront to make sure that actually farmers access this highly productive breed. We have come up with innovative ways on how to build a good poultry house for agribusiness, so that you can feed from outside, collect eggs from outside without entering inside, give the birds water when you're outside, and they drink the water when they're inside. You can also, the waste from the birds drops from inside and they come outside, so you just don't need to go inside the poultry house to remove the poultry droppings. We pack our kuroilers, day-old kuroilers and 1 week old kuroilers in this package. And we recommend also that farmers do vaccination. Actually, what are vaccines? Vaccines are medicines that contain weakened and dead bacteria or viruses. When a person or livestock take vaccine, their immune system responds by producing antibodies, substances that weaken and destroy disease-causing organisms. So you can see how vaccines are very important to our poultry. Now, why should we vaccinate? Vaccination is an effective means to prevent and reduce adverse effects of specific diseases in poultry, reduce poultry deaths before maturity, and assist in disease control. So we recommend that in day 1, farmers must apply Marex. Between day 7 and 8, Newcastle disease must be applied. Between day 14, you have to give the Gumboro viral. Day 18 to 21, Newcastle disease and infectious bronchitis vaccine must be given. In day 24 to 28, you need to give Gumbora GM97. In week 8, the farmer must tackle the fall pox and the fall typhoid. In week 16, the farmer must tackle the Newcastle by vaccinating, as shown in the table. Now we came up with an innovative, simple design that looks like that and then produces a simple poultry house like that. Now you can see this happy farmer, one in Kericho, whom she feeds from outside, as she's trying to show there, and also the chicken drinking water that is connected from an outside tank that harvests rainwater. We have also an innovative, highly productive unit that makes it easy for a farmer to feed and also use a very small space, which is a flat for poultry. So we transfer this technology to Fundis. So we are showing how the frame is done and then how the unit gets complete. These are some of the pictures of the Corollas, and the Corollas lay a lot of eggs. Those are 200 eggs per year as compared to the 40. So we recommend farmers to have an incubator so that when they lay the eggs, they incubate and hatch chicks, and also they can sell the chicks or also have their own extra breeds for making sure that their value chain is consistent. The Corolla has been covered in our local daily newspapers, and also like this one of the happy farmers, as it was shown, the seeds of gold in our local nation newspaper that appears every Saturday covered the Corolla story in a very good and positive manner. And we also try to tell farmers that keep your poultry healthy and productive and follow the hygienic poultry farming modern methods as mentioned below. Always keep poultry house dry and clean, ensure hygienic and balanced feed supply, provide sufficient water according to their demands, separate the affected chicken from the healthy ones so that you can monitor and see where the problem is in case there is one problem. Don't allow other birds and animals or unknown persons in the poultry house. Put under soil or burn any dead chicken because you might not know what disease is with them. Coccidiosis is one of the diseases that affect poultry. Thus, it's good for a farmer to to keep coccidiosis at bay. But some medicine can be used, like the coccidiol drug, which comes as a coccidiostat. And keep your chicks' feeds away from droppings. Remove wet droppings and replace them with dry litter. But the design of the house that we have, that problem is catered for. Avoid overcrowding of birds. That's why even you have shown farmers have got an option of even making a flat for poultry. Place watering equipment on wire frames to eliminate the contamination of wet droppings, in which the chicks can walk to pick up and spread the disease. Use semi and automated drinkers and feeders, which can also assist in managing coccidiosis. These are some of our poultry mother breeds. We're also happy that one of our local musicians, Gloria Mbiro, is also keeping poultry. A farmer in Narok is keeping poultry. And we see here that Kenya is not top 10, and we hope with our effort, Kenya is going to be among the top 10 in poultry production. Corollars can be kept in the free range as seen here. And how to feed poultry. From day 1 to day 8, you can use chick mash for all the chicks, but for day old also, it's good also to use the liquid paraffin to reduce the small chicks to be choked by food, and also ease digestion. From 8 week to 19 week, farmers are encouraged to use the growers mash, and from 19 week to 56 week, farmers are encouraged to use layers mash. And also at this juncture, they can also mix the kienyeji mash. Today, kienyeji mash is made by many animal feeds manufacturing companies, so it's not a challenge as it used to be. The Corolla advantages have been tackled. I've tackled them before. Now, how do you get started? With 10,000 shillings, a potential farmer can join the Corolla commercialization project. So this package comes with 50 chicks, a brooder, feeder, drinker, and charcoal briquettes. And the chicks come when they are vaccinated with Marex. So as this basic start will make the farmer to build up his agribusiness. Now with 1,250 Corollas sold in a year, a farmer can be able to make up to even 1 million bob. And farmers have been given different payment options as seen there, so that it's easy for them to book and pay for their ordered parts. Now with that, we hope that you'll be one of our farmers in this Corolla commercialization project and invest in poultry farming, modern technology that will make Kenya be among the top 10 in the world. And also, I'm confident that Corolla keeping will be a passive income to most of the farmers. And our main aim is to change farmers from subsistence to agribusiness farmers. And the market for Corolla is there. As Climax Media Communications and Marketing, I've come up with AfriChick Fast Food Franchise, which will be a marketplace for indigenous foods. So thank you very much for listening and going through my presentation, and I hereby wait for your valued order.